Hey friends, I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. So what I have going on here for you today are my vendor wax empties. And I'm going to throw in my retail wax empties with this video as well. I decided this week to do my candle empties separate because I had quite a few candles. And I have been letting my vendor wax sit for a little bit, so I decided to go ahead and separate out my Scentsy as well. Not sure how soon I'll get to my Scentsy because right now I just currently have about 10 bars. So I may wait till I warm a few more things before I record my Scentsy empties. But this video will be about my vendor wax empties, and I decided to throw my retail wax in as well. If you just want to skip over the retail wax, I'll try to remember to chapterize this so you can do that easily if you're not interested in seeing the retail wax. But if you're interested in seeing my vendor wax, for sure, stay tuned. So I decided to put my miscellaneous items in this video as well. I probably should have put them in with my candles, but too late. I got through, well, I finished up 2 soaps from Bath & Body Works. I tend to have these soaps all over. I have a lot of sinks in this house. I think I have about 5 bottles of these soaps going on at once. I'm trying to think. I have 3 bathrooms, a his and her sink in my bathroom, although I only have 1 soap in there. So yeah, I have at least 4 in the kitchen sink. I have a soap in my kitchen sink. So yeah, I got like 5 of these going on at once. And it seems like I start to finish them all up around the same time. So I just included an empty soap in my last video. Now I have 2 more. And I'm close to finishing one up in my regular bathroom. Yeah, and the one downstairs, I don't use that bathroom a ton. So that one will be a while. In fact, it's still a fall scent. But not that these aren't. Because it does take me a bit to get through these. But the first one I finished up is Candy Apple Cauldron. And like I said, these are from Bath & Body Works. And this has scent notes of, I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Mysterious green apple, simmering sugar, and crystallized bergamot. This was just a yummy kind of like sugary apple scent, and I enjoyed it, like a green apple. And then speaking of apple, I finished up a crisp apple. And this is apple, summer melon, and sparkling citrus. I really like this scent. In fact, I didn't even realize melon was in this. I get all crispy, crunchy, sugary apple. Oh yeah, I guess you can detect a little bit of melon in there now that I'm searching for it, but I mainly just get apple. At least that's what I was smelling. Really like that scent, and I've picked it up multiple times. I also finished up a body cream in the scent Vanilla Mocha Cream, also from Bath & Body Works. This has scent notes of Cozy Cappuccino, Vanilla Orchid, and White Tonka Bean. This was really nice. I wasn't sure when I first picked this up that I loved it, but it was good. It's basically like a body care-ish coffee scent, which I don't tend to like scents like that. I just tend to like my coffee be coffee, okay? But I enjoyed this, so I would definitely pick it up again if Bath & Body Works brought it back. I do think it was a popular scent. So that's Vanilla Mocha Cream. Maybe all that vanilla and creaminess kind of made me like it a little bit more. And then I installed a wallflower in my private bath yesterday. I think a couple days ago. This is Pink Lavender and Espresso. And this has scent notes of rich pink lavender, caramel espresso beans, and smooth vanilla. I love this scent. It's no secret. I talk about this scent all the time. I have multiple candles in my collection. This actually has been a pretty consistent wallflower, knock on wood. So far, every one I've used from this batch has been hella strong, and I love it. Every time I open my bathroom door, I'm like, it smells so good. So that is one I will continue to purchase for sure. I absolutely love this scent. All right, retail wax. Let's see. I don't have too many here. I don't usually have a ton of retail wax, but I am trying to work my way through it. I went down and did inventory on my retail wax and Scentsy wax this past weekend. It was a bit eye-opening. I thought I had a lot of vendor wax, and I do, but I have a lot of retail wax too. Anyway, from Goose Creek, I warmed through Red Velvet Cupcake. I don't have the scent notes here, and they're not on the packaging. This is just like a chocolate cake scent. It's a good performer. It throws strongly. I did the clam in my kitchen, and I enjoyed it. And it's a scent that I will pick up again. And I do think I have one more in my collection. I actually think this scent, Bath & Body Works released a candle in the same scent, so to speak. I actually think that Goose Creek's version is better. It's stronger, better performing, and I think it actually smells more authentic than the Bath & Body Works one does. Not that I don't enjoy the Bath & Body Works scent, but I just think Goose Creek's is better. From Candle Warmers IllumniScents, we have Butterscotch Toffee. I kind of wonder, is this still owned by Candle Warmers? Because it used to say Candle Warmers on the packaging. Now it doesn't. So I don't know. If any of you know, I do feel like these scents are still on the Candle Warmers website, though. So I don't know. If any of you have the 411 as to whether Candle Warmers still owns IllumniScents, if this is still their brand, let me know. But this is, like I said, Butterscotch Toffee, which is a blend of maple, butterscotch, and creamy vanilla. Like that the scent notes are on there. This smelled good in the package. But like what happens with so many, it actually smelled quite glorious in this package. But what's been happening with me with so many of this brand is they're just so light. I use the entire clam in my kitchen. And I try to contain it to one corner of the kitchen. And I just don't pick up a whole lot. So I'm going to finish up what I have in my collection. But I won't be buying this brand anymore. So Butterscotch Toffee. It's crazy because they smell so good on cold. Like, so good. From Kringle Candle, I've got one from Kringle, one from Country, but both from Kringle Candle brand. This is Hot Chocolate from the Kringle line. This is a scent that I've purchased over and over. Oh, it's a fabulous, strong, hella strong hot cocoa scent. You get that sweetness of like a little bit of a marshmallow. It's definitely a powdery hot cocoa. Like I said, very strong performer. I'm actually working on the candle right now, which is a candle I have burned several times in my collection. It's a favorite from Kringle. I hope they always offer it. It is an outstanding performer in wax melts and the candle. And I'm actually working on the matching candle to this, but this is from the Country Candle line. I finished up the wax melts. This is Candy Cane Cashmere. This is just a beautiful peppermint cashmere scent. You get that candy cane, but the emphasis is really on that cashmere here. So that kind of body care-ish element. It's really, really beautiful. I love it. This is a scent that I'll continue to get. As long as Kringle offers it, they're discontinuing the Country Candle line. So hopefully this makes it over to the Kringle line. But Candy Cane Cashmere. By the way, guys, Kringle put on sale today their St. Patty's Day candles. So by the time this goes up, they may very well be sold out or, you know, heftily gone. There was only 3 different ones. But do comment below if you partook in that sale and picked up any of the St. Patty's Day candles. Let me know what you picked up. I did place an order. I really was pondering that Pot of Gold candle. Really was pondering, but I kind of got a little scared of a lot of people saying it was very buttery. And I recently tried the wax melts in Butter Rum Cafe, I think it was called, which is also kind of a caramely butter rum, buttery kind of scent. And I didn't like it. I know it was popular, but I didn't like it. It was just super, super buttery to my nose. And I didn't love that. Super strong. Super strong. But I just did not. I don't know. I don't know if you've ever tried like Welcome Home from Bath & Body Works, but to me that smells like a lot of melted butter. And I just don't love that in home fragrance. So the buttery note was scaring me. I really wanted to try it. I wish there was a smaller size I could have picked it up in. So if it makes it to a sale because St. Patty's Day is over and they decide to reduce the candles and it's still available, I don't have high hopes because it sold out last year. And I haven't been on Kringle's website and it's now like 6:30. So who knows? I could have already. Although I would have thought that they would have poured extra considering the fact that it sold out so quickly last year. But if it hangs around, I'll pick it up. Because at a reduced price, it'll be worth me trying it. I just didn't want to pay regular price. I know you can use the ambassador codes, and I do. But I still didn't want to pay that price for a candle that I may not love. So, it's, you know, when you're blind buy, you really got to go by the scent notes. Or sometimes you just got to go by people's reviews and see what the masses are saying they smell. I did pick up 2 because I felt like it was a pretty safe bet. 2 of the Leprechaun Treats candle, which was the one that was like totally full of vanilla and some amber. I'm kind of hoping it might give me like vanilla amber vibes from Scentsy because I love that scent. But I can even take it a little bit more heavy of vanilla in the bakery department for sure. But I did pick up 2 of those. Plus the label was fire. It was beautiful. And I think this is the first time I've ever picked up St. Patrick's Day candles from any. That's not true. I did pick up some from Aldi. I never ended up burning them. I did give them away. But I did pick up some from Aldi a couple years ago. So I guess it's the second time technically that I've picked up St. Patty's Day candles from a company. But it'll be the first time I've burned any from a candle company. I don't normally pick up like St. Patty's decor or candles or anything like that just because I'm not Irish, so I don't celebrate that holiday. But the labels, like I said, they were fire. They were gorgeous. And my coworker and friend, my fellow Jerseyan, who is Irish, she's Irish and Italian, she saw that I was going to place the order and she was like, can you add this and that? So she picked up a Shamrock Fields and she picked up the vanilla candle as well. So that was kind of cool. So she's very happy to have those as decor for her house and to enjoy. I think one of them she actually picked out for a friend of hers as well. So, or a family member or something like that. And then the last retail wax I got through, and this was the first time I've tried this brand. This is by Trapp Fragrances, and this is from their fall collection, and this is Cinnamon Cider. And this apparently is a luxury brand that I've been lucky enough to find the candles every now and then at Home Goods or your TJ Maxx or, you know, your Marshalls, things like that. I've never really picked up one of the candles, although I regretted not picking up one because I came across an orange pomander one that I really, really loved, and I didn't get it. And when I went back, it was gone. So I missed my opportunity, but I did pick up some of the wax melts from Amazon. And this is fresh apple, cinnamon stick, and golden honey. This was glorious. Man, the scent was so good. And I don't always love apple cider scents, but it was just so authentically delicious to my nose. If I ever get this open. So it comes in like a plastic clam. And there's like these large pieces, 8 pieces all together, kind of different sizes. It was so good. I will say it was not overly strong. I warmed all 8 pieces in my kitchen, but what I did pick up was heavenly. I do have a few more fragrances by Trapp that I plan to try out, but this was my favorite one, or my first one, sorry. And I was impressed. I liked it. So yeah, cinnamon cider. All right, vendor wax. I'm going to start with a few that I just have one of. I'll try to keep to that as much as possible. Sometimes they get missed. I have 3 clams here, each one in a different brand. So the first one I warmed through was Rocky Top Wax Works, and this is Lavender Cotton Candy Cake. I picked this up in a D-stash, so I'm not sure how old it was. She doesn't put a pour dates on her wax. So this is lavender, cotton candy, and birthday cake. I picked this up when I was going through my lavender phase. You know, I thought I loved lavender because I love lavender marshmallow from Bath & Body Works, and I love pink lavender and espresso from Bath & Body Works. So I thought I love lavender. I don't really love lavender. But I did enjoy this. It's very heavy on the cake note, and that made this enjoyable, which is pretty much why I love those 2 candles I mentioned, because they're heavy on the marshmallow, and so I do enjoy those. So I don't know that I would pick it up again personally, like that I would personally seek it out, but I have enjoyed several wax melts I have worn from this company so far, so I would definitely purchase from this company again. This is Rocky Top Wax Works, and I do believe she has a YouTube channel. In fact, I know she does. I've watched some of her videos, so if I think of it, I will link her channel below so you can check her out. She has beautiful wax, guys, works of art. From K's Scented Melts, and this is not my first K's melt, but I haven't melted very much from K's because I have not purchased directly from this vendor. So what I've gotten in D-stashes. So this is Peppermint Marshmallow, and it's a house blend. So there's that. And this is Sweet Peppermint and Marshmallow Cream. I have to admit, I didn't love this scent. I thought it was going to be a little bit more vanilla heavy bakery, marshmallow heavy. In the clam, it kind of smells like it would be. But on warm, I definitely got more of the peppermint. So I didn't hate it. I actually enjoyed it while I was going. It just wasn't a favorite peppermint marshmallow scent. So it does say house blend, so I guess it's not a Bath and Body Works type. So it definitely didn't smell like Bath and Body. Excuse me. The news is on the TV and they're doing a story on SPCA. So cats and dogs, she's barking. Yeah, it just wasn't a favorite. So I wouldn't pick it up again, but I think it had some age to it and it performed just fine. So Jersey. Excuse me, lady. From Traverse City Wax Co., I warmed through Happy Camper. And this is Gooey Marshmallows, Campfire Embers, Evergreen, and Forest Moss. This was poured in March of 2024. As far as the scent goes on this, I love this scent. It's very marshmallowy. You get a little bit of that tree. You get that smokiness. It's very much like a ooey, gooey, yummy, marshmallowy fireside kind of scent with a little bit of tree. I don't really pick up like that moss note. It doesn't come across as very earthy to me besides that tree note. The scent itself I love, but performance, I did the whole clam in my bedroom, the whole clam, and it was quite light. I could smell it. I could detect it, but I wish it was stronger. So I probably wouldn't pick it up again. I may have another one in my collection. Yeah, I don't think I warmed the second one. So I picked up, I think I picked up 2 from a destash. So I will enjoy it again, or maybe I'll even destash it and let someone else enjoy it, because I understand this company does pretty well for most people. So I think it's just me. I mean, it's probably not just me, but I'm probably one of the few and far in between. But the scent itself was really good. So if Traverse City Wax does well in your home, I highly recommend you try that out. All right, I got some more one-offs here. Sassy Girl Aroma, I did Winter Ginger Snap. This was in one of her small bricks. She is also open for business right now through a few more days. So, you know, again, this will probably go up by the time she's closed, but hopefully some of you have realized that she's open, and I did place an order. I had been saying that I was going to when Sassy Girl opened. I needed some more Ghost World. I really did love that scent. It's like Beach Nights and Mac Apple. And, you know, you can't order just one. So I ordered a few favorites and a few that I wanted to try. So anyway, Winter Ginger Snap is white pumpkin latte and iced ginger snaps. That's all this is. I love this. This was fantastic. I really got that iced ginger snap cookie vibe here. And then I got that latte on top of that. Now, I felt like the ginger snap was stronger than the latte, but the latte note just made it so creamy. And I do like a creamy gingerbread. I love me some gingerbread marshmallow from Bath and Body Works, if you know what I mean. So I like gingerbread mixed with things like, you know, marshmallow or something creamy like vanilla or latte. I would definitely pick this up again. Definitely in a brittle, a bigger size. Hello, bubbies. So that is Winter Ginger Snap. You're messing me up, sir. Yeah, you're messing me up. Are you going to say hello to the people? Say hello. You say you got your haircut this weekend? Yeah. You give me shoes? Hello, shoes. Hello, shoes. Yes, you're a handsome boy. Okay. From Fancy Wax Melts, I melted through Gale. This wax was so cute. It was 2 purple dog paw prints. I loved it. So this is banana nut bread, banana pudding, and vanilla butter fudge. This was poured in March 2024. I put this in a candle crock. Actually, that's not true. I put this in under a candle lamp. So I put it in a candle jar and put it under a candle lamp. This was nice. I had this in my smallest bedroom upstairs, and it performed okay. It wasn't overly strong, but it wasn't overly light either. So it was okay. I don't know that I would actively seek it out, but I enjoyed it. Rainbow Melts, I melted Snowed In. And this was like a big chunky snowflake. I took the whole thing, stuck it in a candle jar, and stuck it in my candle crock in my medium bedroom upstairs. So Snowed In is gingerbread cookies, caramel kettle corn, and pretzels. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this. I think I got this in like a mystery box from Crystal. I wasn't sure, like I said, how I was going to feel about it, but I enjoyed this. Yeah, all those notes went together quite well. I was a little iffy about the caramel kettle corn, and I don't necessarily love how that caramel kettle corn smells to my nose on cold, But that's just me. That's just set preference. But when it warmed up, everything just melted together. That pretzel note was beautiful. The gingerbread cookies just gave it a nice little spiciness. And the caramel kettle corn just gave it a creaminess. And I enjoyed it. So, snowed in. Would definitely get it again if I had the chance. Alright, some more. I had like a lot of singles this, I don't know. I want to say it's been 2 weeks that I have done this. But it's been at least 10 days, I'm sure. From Swanky, I did cranberry scones. This was so hard to melt because these pieces, there was 2 pieces in here. They were like big squares. They took up the space of this whole bag. And they were beautiful, like motif looking. Oh my gosh, just beautiful. One had like a honeybee on it, and it's gorgeous. Swanky's wax is gorgeous. By the way, Swanky is closing for a little bit. I think they're moving. And so they're coming back, but they're going to be closed for a few months. So I totally missed the last order that she did. So it kind of makes me sad because I am finding that I am really enjoying Swanky's wax. Really enjoying it. It's doing well in my home. I haven't warmed a lot from her, but I have been quite impressed with a lot of what I have warmed from Swanky. So yeah. So cranberry scones, I'm assuming it maybe was a single oil, maybe a house blend. I'm not really sure. But this was nice. It was a nice sweet cranberry with just a tad bit of tartness. You really got the bakery note coming from the scones, but the cranberry was the star here. It performed well. I put one of the squares in my small bedroom, one of them in my medium bedroom, left the doors open, and they just intermingled, and it was great. From Harper James, I warmed through I've Been Busy. And this is fire roasted coffee, salted caramel, pretzel, and eggnog. This one, it was nice, but not my favorite salty blend, which is like basically her blends that have like this salt. It's not called salty, but it has salted caramel, pretzel, and eggnog. Well, eggnog's not one of them, but they tend to have pretzel and salted caramel. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. Now, I enjoyed it. Like, I liked it. I liked it a lot, but it's not one like, you know, when you have as much wax as I have, you just continually look for your top-notch scents. So it's not one I would pick up again, but I did enjoy it while I had it. It wasn't like I didn't. She just has so many good salty blends that I just love to death. So I will definitely pick those up. But this one, that's a one and done for me. I've been busy. From Teddy B's, I warmed through espresso and pink lavender. You just heard me talk about the Bath & Body Works version. So this is pink lavender, espresso beans, and creamy vanilla Bath & Body Works type. This was poured in March of 2024. Wow. I did not realize I've had this that long already. It just seemed like yesterday I purchased this. So, when I first got this scent, oh man, it was so good. It was so good that I went back and bought a couple of loaves of it. Because again, I love the Bath & Body Works type. And I almost thought that Tiffany's, like I literally thought that Tiffany's smelled better than the Bath & Body Works at that time. But like a lot of Tiffany's wax tends to do, it changes over time. And this has definitely changed. And I still like it, but I don't love it as much as I did when I cold sniffed it when I first got it. So I'll probably destash my loaves because I just don't feel like I need that much of a scent that I don't necessarily love. But I did enjoy it. I will say it was light. I did half a souffle in my bedroom and I struggled to smell it. So I took the other half of the souffle, stuck it in a candle jar, stuck it under, did I put it in my crock? No, I stuck it in my smallest bedroom, stuck it under my candle lamp, which is like those lantern types that Candle Warmer sells. So the light is literally right over top. And it's like a 50 watt or something like that. And it was still light. So this is a boomer from Bath & Body Works. So I was hoping this was going to be a boomer here, but it wasn't. So like I said, I'll probably just stash my loaves. It's just kind of disappointing because, oh, I loved it so much when I first smelled it. But it just changed over time. So maybe lesson learned on this one. Maybe if I picked it up in the future. And I didn't pick it up in her most recent order where she did offer it. But maybe in the future, if I did pick it up, I would probably melt it sooner. But then again, I probably wouldn't pick it up because it was light. And I can just cut up my Bath & Body Works candle and melt that. From Knowles Farm Scents, I wore him through Strawberry Pound Cake. This was in one of his chunk bags, and I had forgotten I had this because I actually ordered a Britta of this in his recent RTS, I think it was. So Strawberry Pound Cake, this was poured back in February of 2024. So this is strawberry and vanilla pound cake and butter. This was delicious. That strawberry in here, you know, I had heard that his strawberry pound cake is really good. The rumors are true. It was so good. Probably the best strawberry pound cake I've ever smelled. Now, the throw was not extremely strong, but it wasn't overly light either. It was kind of right there in the middle at a happy medium. I did it in my bedroom. I think I ended up doing most of the bag in my bedroom. So with Knowles Farm Scents, I found I need to use a little bit more wax with his wax. And they were big chunk pieces. So I look forward to getting into the brittle because I absolutely loved it. And I would pick it up again. But yeah, that was good. If you have a chance to try this and you like Knowles, go for it. That was extraordinary. Way better than your Bath & Body Works. Southbound Candle Co. I did cookie jar vanilla ice cream. I picked this up back in June of 2024. So vanilla ice cream, super sugar cookies, frosted sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, and vanilla shortbread cookies. There's a whole lot of cookies going on in this. This was good. It did smell like cookies. Like a shortbread type of cookie. I would say it was a little on the light side. I could detect it. I could smell it. I did a whole wax cake in my open space. But I think this was a scent that kind of maybe was meant for a smaller space. So if I got it again, that's what I would do. But that's cookie jar vanilla ice cream. The scent itself was pretty good. From Zeep, I wore him through a sample of whipped cream. This, honestly, guys, and I didn't expect this to be very strong because it smelled light on cold, and I have no idea how old this is. It just was really light, so I don't remember too much about it. I probably should have mixed it with some, but I didn't, so I just warmed it. Whipped cream. Sorry, I can't talk about that one too much. And also from Zeep, I did Bah Humbug, and the shapes on this were so, so cute. I'll try to, if I think of it, try to insert a picture what their shapes are like on my thumbnail. But this is sweet winter cranberry and hints of holiday fur. The shapes look like two little men, and they were like separate with a little hat, and then his glasses, and then like his mustache and his bow tie. It was just so cute. Very, very cute. So anyway, this was just super, super fruity. You really got that sweet cranberry. And a little bit of the tree. I didn't get it, and it says hints. I didn't get a lot of tree, but I definitely got a little bit. The star was definitely that sweet cranberry, and it almost smelled like it kind of had like a honey to it. It doesn't say honey in the notes, but I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. It was about a medium in throw, but it was a nice change to have something fruity because I was doing so many tree and peppermint scents and stuff like that. So it was nice to have that. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, I melted through a sample of Let's Go Party. And I don't have the scent notes here, but this was a super duper fruity scent, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think there's maybe some fizzy pop in here. But I definitely think there's at least more than one fruit in there, and it was nice. I think I might be smelling like some kind of lemon. I don't know. There's some fruits in there, but I enjoy that. So I would definitely pick that up again. Definitely for summer. I think that'd be great. And then I have this going up in my bedroom tonight. I started it last night. This is Buttermint Coconut Crack. And this originally came from their Easter coconut crack sampler that they had last year. And I fell in love with this scent. I actually thought I had melted through all that I had. I think I picked up 2 samplers. But I actually still had one. I ordered this in their recent customs. They do customs every now and then. You can make up your own blends or order their blends or whatever, as long as I think it's like 3 cents. I am like feeling like I have glitter on me. You guys, let me finish talking about this and I'll talk about the glitter. Yeah, I ordered this from their recent pre-order and it's so good. It's so good. Their coconut crack is, oh my gosh, it's so good. Creamy coconut goodness. And then that buttermint. Amazing. Amazing. Everything they blend with coconut crack is amazing. Glitter. Last night, I went on for hours constantly messing with my eye last night. I kept thinking, I feel something. I feel something. What do I keep feeling? I kept doing this and trying to see if I had a loose eyelash. I looked in the mirror. I did everything. I couldn't figure it out. I finally pulled off a lash, probably from messing with my eyes so much. It finally came loose, and I thought, okay, that's it. Nope, still felt it. Yeah, I had glitter stuck on my eyelashes. I was so close to having that in my eye. I have got to get to the point where I just kind of melt my glitter wax in like my candle crock. Because then I just, you know, when I'm done those candle jars, I stick them in the freezer and then I pop them out. Because that glitter in my warmers, it's just not working for me. I clean them out with cotton balls. And so the glitter just gets everywhere. I use cotton balls. I use a tissue. I don't know how some people say that glitter doesn't get everywhere, because it does. When you do a project with glitter, it gets everywhere. Like, it's no containing it. So I know people love it, and absolutely that's your prerogative. You can love some glitter to your heart's content. You have that right. But man, like, why can't it just clean out a little easier? Anyway, off my soapbox. Britta's. I got 2 cents for Britta's. These were both quite old. They had been in my collection for a bit. And I think, yeah, I got these through D-Stashes because these bags are looking a little rough. First one was Yuletide Monster. This is Christmas Wreath, Patchouli, Palo Santo, and Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. This one's enjoyable. Yeah, I like this. You definitely get that Palo Santo for sure. So you have to like Palo Santo to enjoy this. But I think that Britta has a good Palo, so and you know I did place a small order with her from her pre-order this week. So that will be coming. I had to get the coffee sampler because her coffee scents are just woo, so good. And then I wormed Santa's Revenge. And that is Old World Christmas, which I'm not sure what's in that oil. Angel Food Cake and Apple Butter Caramel. Both of these were poured in November of 2023. I'm trying to figure out what's in that Old World Christmas. I almost feel like I get kind of like a star anise note, kind of like that licorice type of note. So I wonder if it has like some spices and stuff. Yeah, I do wonder that. And I get that apple butter caramel. This was a little lighter than Britta's usually is, but it is aged, and it had been from a D-stash, so who knows how it was stored. So I don't know if I would actively seek that one out, but I have lots of favorites from Britta's, so that's okay. From L3 Waxy Wonders, I melted through. This was whenever she gives you a little sample like this, it's a scoopable. So this was Pink Frosted Cake. This is back from April of last year. This was delicious. Oh man, I feel like I don't always love this oil, but I think every time I've had it from L3, and this time is the first time I had it on its own, so good. Hers is exceptional, so I would definitely pick that up in blends and on its own. Outstanding. And it threw like a champ. All right, more L3. Speaking of throw like a champ, I don't always have the best of luck with samples, like I've mentioned before from L3. I just think sometimes the wax is just too small for my room. But this one threw really well. So this is Fruit Loops Fresh Baked Bread and Sugar Cookie. Wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. I kind of Fruit Looped myself out. So, but I mean, they're enjoyable scents. So, okay. But I'm not a big fresh baked bread person. Sugar Cookie I like. This was fantastic. Very realistic Fruit Loop blend for sure. Oh, it smells so much like Fruit Loops. I didn't get a lot of that fresh baked bread, which I personally was thankful for because I don't love that oil. And you got that sugar cookie. But, you know, like is usually the case with cereal blends, the Fruit Loops was a star. But I really enjoyed it. And it was the cutest little shapes. There was 2 little turtles. And then I think there was something else I don't remember. But there was 3 shapes all together. Very tiny shapes. But I put 2 in one hot plate. And I put 1 in my Scentsy Verb Warmer. Outstanding. That Scentsy Verb Warmer is no joke, man. That sucker gets hot. The dish is like so insanely thick. I think that's still available for a few more days. So again, by the time this goes up, it'll be gone. But yeah, I can't believe they're retiring now already. So also from L3, I did eggnog, sweet cream, peppermint, mocha, waffle cone. This was from March of 2024. This was 2 bunts. I put 1 in my small bitter and 1 in my medium. 1 in the crock, 1 in the candle lamp. This wasn't my favorite. I think it's something about the sweet cream oil because I recently warmed another scent from L3 that had the sweet cream and I did not care for it either. So I think I'm not a fan of that oil. I think. Because it just happens to be those 2 I didn't really love. So I would not pick that one up again. Blueberry Muffin Sugar Cookie Royale and Vanilla Blossom, also from L3. This one I liked. This one was good. Also 2 bunts, and I split them up, just like the other ones. Yeah, you really got that Vanilla Blossom here, but you really got that Blueberry Muffin strong too. Interesting combination, but I enjoyed it. I felt like when I first put it in the warmers, the Blueberry Muffin was high and mighty. Like, boom, 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 Blueberry Muffin. And then later, you started to pick up the Vanilla Blossom as it started warming on. So that was enjoyable. All right, so I've been getting into a little bit of my everything vice. I've only placed 1 order with this vendor and I really had not warmed anything, so I thought I should get to trying it out and seeing how it does for me. So I did this was in a little, I think it was like a peony shape. It was either peony or carnation, but I think it was considered a peony. I'm no floral expert by any means, but this was called Crazy Love. It was a beautiful, it says peony on the back. Okay, there we go. It was a peony, 2.7 ounce. She has a little information label on the back of her scent. So Crazy Love is strawberry cake, cherry frosting, and tea and cakes. This was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. The cherry was perfect. It smelled like strawberry cake. I got that tea and cakes note. It was really, really nice. I really enjoyed that. I would definitely pick it up again. In my kitchen the other day, I was burning Homeworks Love is in the Air, which I think is like a chocolate raspberry candle or something like that. Maybe chocolate cherry. One of them. I think it's chocolate raspberry. This is Be My Valentine. So I melted this in conjunction with that. This is in one of her snap bars. This is dark chocolate, ambrosial cherries, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was really nice. I enjoyed this. So this is 5 little bars. It really does smell like a chocolate covered cherry. Like your cordial cherries. Really good. I do think in the future I would just keep this contained because this is a pretty small amount of wax. I think it says 2 ounces. I probably had no business putting it in my kitchen, but I did combine it with the candle. I could smell it when I was close to the wax, but this just isn't enough wax to throw in that kind of area. So in the future, I would pick this up again, but do it in a smaller area or maybe pick up more of it. And then I did blush, also in a snap bar. And this is hard to read. Pink sugar, strawberry pound cake, vanilla bean, Noel, and cotton candy. I feel like this is a pretty popular blend with everything Vice. I must admit, it wasn't my favorite. There's like a note here that kind of comes across as like dry and dusty to me. I don't know why my nose is picking that up, because I was actually looking quite forward to melting this. So that one I would not pick up again, but I know a lot of people love it. So definitely try it if you get a chance, because like I said, a lot of people love it. Super Tarts. I've got a few from Super Tarts here. We have Strawberry Reef. And I think this was a blend that came from Kim at Kim's Hearts Organizing here on YouTube. This is strawberry slices, pine needles, and sugar cookies. I love this. I thought this was fantastic. I really like strawberry mixed with like that tree kind of scent. Yeah, I loved it. It was a great performer. It was in a donut shape. I did it in my bedroom. I think I spread it out between 4 hot plate warmers. I would definitely pick it up again. Definitely. That was a good one. All right, Super Tarts, Love You a Latte. I did this recently, also in my bedroom, also a donut shape. This is cappuccino, cream cheese frosting, whipped cream, and a hint of butterscotch candies. I felt like that hint was a little bit more than a hint. Yeah, I definitely do get that butterscotch candies. This came across to me as a very caramelish kind of coffee, kind of like an iced latte with quite a bit of caramel syrup in it. I don't know that was my favorite, but it was okay. And then I did the Golden Hour, which is basically Jaws with orange. And Jaws is on here. It's on here. Jaws is sea salt. I should know this by heart now. Sea salt, fresh air, sea grass, sliced plum, and sweet pear. And then orange slices. This was really nice. And this was not only a powerhouse, but it went on for 2 days. Yeah, again, it was a donut. I cut it in half. I put half in my small bedroom, half in my medium bedroom. It's definitely a repurchase. This was really good. I love her Jaws blends, but, you know, add some orange to the mix, and hello. I definitely do get the Jaws a lot more stronger than the orange. I do have more of this in my stash, so I don't need more anytime soon, but that's a good one. Let's talk about scoopables, because I've got some large bags here that I kind of want to get out of the way. First, I'll start with the 2 scoopables I finished up. So, Let It Snow. And this is peppermint, Palo Santo, and marshmallow smoothie. This was really nice. Really nice. The peppermint is just perfect in here. You guys know sometimes that peppermint from Scoopable Wax Melts, now Macaron Wax Melts, and Rose Girls, it can be pretty strong nasal clearing peppermint. This was just toned down with that marshmallow smoothie, and that Palo just brought a depth to it that I just really enjoyed. So I would definitely pick that one up again. Not a scoopable though, because she's not doing scoopables anymore. And I also did So This Is Christmas. I am trying to work on my scoopables. I'm highly thinking that for my March melting basket, I may take a pulse on the Patricia Gates challenge that I usually do and work on pulling some of my older wax, because I have a lot of scoops. I have a lot of scoopable wax melts, and I have a lot of Rose Girls that I'm really getting behind in. I want to enjoy it because I really do like the wax from this feather and Rose Girls. So This Is Christmas. And this is Kiss and Go, which I don't know what that is, and 3 cakes. Is that like a Yankee candle? Or is that like a Bath and Body Works? This was nice. Whatever it is, I think it's kind of perfumey. Because it kind of gives me a perfumey note. And I definitely get that 3 cakes, which is Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Birthday Cake, and Yellow Cake. I love their 3 cakes. I enjoyed this. I don't know that I would pick it up again, because there's so many other 3 cakes blends that I love more. But it did great. I did half of it down here in my open space, and I finished it up in my bedroom. Warming upstairs tonight is a snap bar of Fast Cars. I've actually warmed this before, so I didn't have to go up and check on it to give you my thoughts. This is Palo Santo, Donut Shop, and Pink Sugar. I really like this mix. This is just a fantastic, cozy, sweet, feminine, earthy, woodsy kind of scent, and it's fantastic. I love it. Fast Cars. It's a great performer, and yeah, I'll pick that up again. Blueberry Buckle Cake. This was a mini loaf. This is a custom blend of fresh picked blueberries folded into cake batter and topped with whipped cream. This is a really good scent. I've had it before. I think I warmed it in her scoopables before. Yeah, it's a fantastic blueberry bakery. So if you're into blueberry bakery, that's a good one. Performed great. Oh man, this one was so freaking good. It was a huge hunk of piece of wax. It was basically what she called her chunk wax pie. And this wasn't like her small. It's not that it's small, but this wasn't like her pie that's like this. Like this thing It was huge, you guys. Like, huge. It was a whole half of it. And she included it in one of my mystery boxes. So, that was an amazing surprise. This is in the scent Berrylicious Breakfast. So, it had chunks of wild berry. It had chunks of French toast. The overpour was blueberry muffin drizzle and blueberry muffin. This was so good. So good. The name, Berrylicious Breakfast, it's a perfect name. That's what it smelled like. And the berries were the star. You got a little bit of that French toast, but it was just the perfect amount. I almost could pick up a little bit of powdered sugar in here. It was so good. Did I scare you? I got so many worms out of this. It was phenomenal. It was insane. I would definitely pick this up again. And this one I picked up last March, so a year old. It performed fantastic in my open space. I loved every minute of it. Every minute. This is another favorite. Let Me Play Guitar at You. Now, I first fell in love with this blend when I ordered it from Jenny. And I don't remember. Someone asked her to pour this. Asked Kathy to pour this. Jenny, daughter. Kathy, mother. Kathy's the original Rose Girls. Jenny took that over. And so Kathy, upon retirement, opened up their own wax business with her husband. Let Me Play Guitar at You is marshmallow fireside, roasted pine cones, pine, and salty sea air. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, right? It's so beautiful. It's got the most beautiful pine cone note. That salty sea air just brings it a freshness that's just... If you love Jaws from Super Tarts, it's one of those kind of scents where it's just so fresh and it's so hard to explain, but it's just gorgeous and you need to try it. The pine cone is perfect. I don't pick up a lot of the pine. I don't pick up a lot of the marshmallow fireside, honestly. It's definitely way in the background. I get a lot of the roasted pine cone. I get a lot of the salty sea air. Not complaining at all. It's beautiful. It's just a stunning scent. It performs amazing. This was a whole loaf. And yeah, I finished it. It was so good. It was the most beautiful green color wax. Oh, I loved, again, every minute of it. Speaking of Rose Girls, let's talk Rose Girls. So I warmed a sample of Marvelous City. This was, I want to say this was part of her Beach Nights sampler, but maybe not because there's no Beach Nights in here. Oh, this might have been, I think I picked up a Sol de Janeiro sampler from her. That might have been this. I think it was in her chunks. This is Marvelous City. This is Pink Sands, which is Yankee Candle. Charosa 59, Delicia Drench, which is a Sol de Janeiro type. And I do like that scent. I've never smelled the perfume. I am full of glitter. It's all over my shirt. I never smelled the perfume personally, but I have smelled the wax several times and I love it. This was really nice. I love me some Pink Sands. So this was a little on the lighter side. I picked it up in June. So yeah, I did this in a candle jar under a candle lamp in my small bedroom. So not overly strong. Pink Sands isn't overly strong anyway. So I don't know if I'd pick it up again, but I enjoyed it. Also warmed a sample of White Out. And this is, leave it alone, bub. Peppermint meringue, lavender marshmallow, which is the Bath & Body Works type, and royal sugar cookies. This was not a favorite. That peppermint meringue, which I found interesting because it was meringue. It was very, very hefty peppermint. Nasal clearing for sure. So not my favorite peppermint blend. So I would not pick that one up again. But I think I have a blend that has this as part of that blend. And that one I think I like. So I won't shy away from it in blends. But on its own, not my favorite. You being rude. You so rude. So rude. I see you made it over here. Sunkissed. This is lemongrass, vanilla bean, Noel, and I don't know how you say it, but it's another Sol de Janeiro. Beija Flor, Charosa 68. Is it Beija Flor? I don't know if I'm saying that right. This one was okay. Maybe I'm just not loving that lemongrass note. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure that I smelled this Sol de Janeiro version. That's what this was. It was a Sol de Janeiro sampler. Yeah, I thought I was getting into my beach night sampler, and I was somewhat, well, one of them here. But I was really working on my Sol de Janeiro sampler. So that one was okay, but I don't think I need more of that one. Shark Bite in Brazil. And this is Shark Bite, which is peach, mango, and strawberry. Bum Dia Bright Charosa 40, which is black, amber, plum, creme de cassis, and vanilla woods. This one was nice. I like this one. Oh, yeah, you really got that fruitiness. And then you got that sweet perfuminess with that plum and the amber. This was quite nice. This was something I could imagine wearing. So I enjoyed that one. I definitely feel like it's a bedroom scent. I don't think I would do it down here. It performed pretty decent. So I would probably consider picking that up if she offered it. Circus Sunday at the Beach. This was from Beach Night Sampler. This is Macintosh Apple, Caramel Funnel Cake, Cotton Candy, Frosted Circus Animal Cookies, Ice Cream, Waffle Cone, and Beach Night. This one was just okay. But I'm not huge on Circus Concessions kind of type blends. So that one's not a repurchase for me, but I really didn't expect to love it. So to be fair, it's just my scent preference. So Circus Sunday at the Beach. It performs just fine. Blizzard on the Star Express. This was in one of her snowflakes, and I got this year. Well, November 2024. Candy cane, eggnog, ice cream, marshmallow, caramel cheesecake, and frosted sugar cookies. It sounds like the weirdest blend. And on cold, I wasn't so sure about it. But on warm, I love this. It was so good. The peppermint candy cane was just right. It's not always that way in Jenny's blends. Some of her blends, that peppermint is just, whoo, so strong. This one, it was perfect. I really think all those creamy notes here toned it down because you got the eggnog, you have the ice cream, you have the marshmallow, you have that caramel cheesecake, you have the frosted sugar cookies. All of those notes really calmed down that peppermint. It just made it such a unique kind of peppermint scent. Not one like anything I've quite smelled it before. Kind of hard to explain, but I enjoyed it, and I would definitely pick that one up again. I was just wafting the air, and I was just like, this is like really good. So yeah, I was surprised because I wasn't expecting to love it. Blueberry Streusel Kitchen. I do love me some blueberry scents from Rose Girls. Her blueberry, as long as Scuba Wax Melts blueberry scents are exceptional. Ripe blueberries and rich sweet pastry and vanilla. This was just so good. So good. So blueberry heavy. Artificial blueberry, yes, but I love it. Yeah, it's just a great like blueberry muffin kind of scent with a little bit of extra like crumbliness. Just loved it. I would definitely get it again. This was a year old and it performed fine. So from last February. From Lavender and Speckles, I warmed through several scents. From her Raspberry Jam sampler, I finished out Raspberry Jam and Beachy Coconut. And this is Raspberry Jam Boom Boom Type and Pink Coconuts. This one was okay. I've mentioned a million times. Kind of over Raspberry Jam. I do like the element, the Boom Boom element in this. That was a kind of a nice touch. And it's not overly coconutty, believe it or not. I kind of think I would have liked it more if the coconut was a little bit stronger. I definitely got the Raspberry Jam the heaviest. So it was okay, but I'm just not going to pick up Raspberry Jam for a little while. I have this going in my warmers right now in my open space. This is Sweet on You. And this is Lemon Meringue, Sweet Blackberries, and Rich Vanilla Bakery. I think this is a dupe for Bath & Body Works Sweet on Paris. This is really nice. I will say I have all 6 pieces going. It is a little on the lighter side, but it's quite nice. It's a really lovely scent. It's a really nice lemon bakery with the addition of that blackberry. A slightly body care-ish note, but I get quite a bit of bakery. I really get that lemon bakery, and I like the scent a lot. Just wish it was just a tad bit stronger. I think if I got this again, I would probably do it in my bedroom, which I have no qualms about doing bakery in my bedroom. But yeah, that was good. It's good. Oh, this is a favorite. I love this scent. So this is Christmas Reef. This was in one of her soufflés, so her olive oil formula. This was sparkling citrus with nuances of fresh pine and warm spices on a soothing, musky background. Basically, a nice way of saying it's winter citrus reef Bath & Body Works type. I've mentioned before, I don't understand why Bath & Body Works does not put that in a candle. But they should. It's so beautiful. It's a very orange heavy scent. And I love an orange mixed with a holiday fragrance. And if you've ever experienced, I think they've only released it in soap. I don't know if they even, I don't think I've seen it in a wallflower. If they do it in a wallflower, I'll pick it up. But I know they did it in soap. I'm trying to think if they've ever done it in anything else. I don't think they have. Honestly, if they did body care, I would wear it. But it's just a great quintessential holiday scent. You get a little bit of that like reef tree scent. And you definitely get a whole lot of orange with a little bit of spice. It's just warm, cozy, comforting, and bright at the same time. I just love it. It's a favorite of mine, and this performed fantastic in my open space. I did the whole souffle in my open space, and it went on for 2 days. 2 days. Now, granted, I turned my warmers on at night after I got home from work, but 2 days. It was so good. So good. Such a strong one. Second in Spruce. Apparently, I forgot a one-off because my last one is just a one-off. Actually, no. I actually had another scent earlier, but I missed it. Anyway, second in Spruce, I did NYC Nights from the One collection, which is her Friends collection. So this is Crisp Apple, Mellow Fireside, Toasted Mellow, Pretzel, and Bakery Air. This is from April 2024. This was delicious. I don't know how she had the scent of that bakery air, but honestly, it literally smelled like there was bakery in the air. Her pretzel is beautiful. So gourmand, salty, sweet. You get a little bit of the apple, but it doesn't overtake the blend at all. It was perfection. Absolute perfection. I loved it. I would definitely pick it up again. NYC Nights. And then I did Holiday Armadillo, also from the One collection. You remember that episode with the Holiday Armadillo when Ross dressed up as the Holiday Armadillo for his son. Roasted pine cones, Palo Santo, marshmallow fireside, smoked vanilla, and sugar cookies. This was also from the same order back in April 2024. This was good, but this one was a little on the lighter side. Yeah, I definitely, of the two, NYC Nights was the winner. But this one was pretty good. I would definitely pick it up again. I think I would just melt it a little sooner and see how it did. And then speaking of strong scents. Whoo! So Harper James. I forgot to include this earlier when I talked about Harper James. Hello. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. He's already had his dinner, so I guess he just wants mama time. Yeah, we made sure we got your dinner before I started filming. It's okay. I'll give you mama time in a minute. We're done. We're on the last scent. Pink Petal Cake from Harper James. So this is supposedly a dupe for Pink Petal Tea Cake from Bath & Body Works. This is pink rose petals, pound cake, and vanilla glaze. This was poured back in March of 2024. And it was, to say the word again that I've used several times in this video tonight, hella strong. Woo! I would say it's not quite a dupe for Bath & Body Works. I feel like the Bath & Body Works type definitely is heavier on the bakery than this blend is. This is very heavy on the rose. But I enjoyed it. I had my Homeworks cutie pie candle. Yeah, I still have it. Still working on it. I had my cutie pie candle going on. And February is just kind of a month where in Virginia we start to get a warm day here or there. So when that happens and I come home like tonight, it's like 68 degrees. I come home, I just kind of want something kind of like a fresh or a floral scent. And I don't love florals, but I do like a little bit of rose mixed in with other things. I do like a little bit of rose water. There are some florals I can handle. I like some honeysuckle. I like some things like that. I do like orange blossom and neroli, but those are scents I kind of like to hold off till summer. But there are some florals mixed in with fruities or bakeries that I can handle. And Pink Petal Tea Cake is a favorite candle of mine. I love that scent. Love, love, love. But I just like to have something kind of like that just to break up the cold days a little bit. And this was perfect. I put it in my warmers. They went on and on and on. I could smell it all the way upstairs. It traveled all the way up. It was one of her snap bars, which sometimes I feel like her brownie bags are a little stronger, but yeah, this was pretty daggone strong. I think I picked up 2, so I have another in my collection. I'll enjoy it again. So yeah, that's Pink Petal Cake. If you love Rose, she's a good performer. All right, let's talk favorites. So I can give Domino his Domino doggy time because yeah, he's had enough. He's had enough. All right, I got a number here. Second and Spruce NYC Nights. It was fantastic. Bakery Air. I mean, come on. Christmas Wreath. Oh my gosh, so good. Beth did her thing with that blend. I mean, just because it's a Bath & Body Works type doesn't always mean it's going to smell like it, but oh, it was fantastic. Scuba Wax Melts. I had to pick both of these large pieces here. Let Me Play Guitar at You. Kathy did her thing. It was beautiful. I loved every single worm I got out of this. Loved. And Berrylicious Breakfast. Oh my gosh. I hope she pours this again soon. This is more like my wintry scent, so I don't need any of this again anytime too soon, but I will want it again next winter for sure. This baby, yeah, I need some of this soon. That is, whew, so good. Buttermint Coconut Crack from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I swear, every time they mix something with coconut crack, it's fantastic. Winter Ginger Snap from Sassy Girl Aroma. So good. And Knowles Farm Scents Strawberry Pound Cake. I would never have guessed that I would pick like a strawberry pound cake just by itself as a favorite. But this is no ordinary strawberry pound cake. This is, yeah, I need to smell it again. This was just so good. I could have even handled this a little bit stronger for sure. Yeah, this is one of those scents that is literally lick the air good. So, whew, so good. Can't wait to get into my brittle. So, strawberry pound cake. Would definitely get that again. So guys, that is it for my retail wax, my vendor wax, my miscellaneous items. I'm going to sign off here so I can give Domino some doggy time before I sign off and head up to bed for the night. So I hope you enjoyed this content today. And if you did, I hope you'll consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will. I would love to have you here. But I do hope that what I talk about in my videos as far as, you know, my wax empties and stuff, I do hope that you find it helpful. I do realize that sometimes my nose smells things different than other people, but I do feel like a lot of us have different noses and we do smell things differently. So hopefully my opinion helps along with many other opinions as well for you to make informed decisions when purchasing from these vendors, retailers, Scentsy, what have you. I do hope that it does help because that's the point of why I do these. And I do like to share my love of home fragrance. So do hope it helps. And I do hope that you have a wonderful evening. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.